feeling it too, definitely. So, first off, quick little plug. I'm going to be hosting Open Mic Reboot Level Up Laughs Reboot Retro Arcade and Bar this Saturday. Come on out. Get your 8 minutes on stage. Check this out. So, Valentine's Day is coming up, and me and my boyfriend are celebrating 10 years together. Also, it was a New Year's resolution exactly a year ago that I started doing stand-up. So we're both reconsidering our life decisions. But, when I was starting out, I really just wanted to get on stage. I would try to find any stage that would let me come on there. And I had the bright idea of, I'm going to go on a little tour of sorts in June with 6 months of stand-up experience. So this whole thing is going to be a little lesson to anyone that's trying to become a stand-up comedian. So the first thing that I did was I decided where I'm going to go. So I actually have family up in Virginia. I decided to use that place as my station of operations, and then I would start picking out a bunch of places. And the way the plan was supposed to go was I was going to start off in New Jersey. I was going to go to the casino stuff first before tearing it up at the comedy club. I would be able to make enough money to pay off all my debt somehow at the gambling casinos. And then I would end up going to fucking Philadelphia and Washington, D.C., and then I would get discovered by someone that was trying to film the next Avengers movie. They would tell me, Brandon, Seth Rogen's gotten too old and you look about the part. We want you to go ahead and be our next Avengers movie. That's the way that things were supposed to go. But instead, lesson number 1, always call the places that you intend to perform on before you drive about 14 hours to go and do it. Great idea, starters. Second of all, make sure the places that you are booking to sleep at do not have a note from the corner saying, bring your own chalk. All right? We went to a Red Roof Inn, and I shit you not, we saw an ominous red stain in the bathroom on the wall. It was me and one of my friends, and we started off happy as can be, loving each other and shit. By the end of it, we damn near wanted to marry each other. And, we ended up having a bunch of the places, they weren't even having open mics for months. They'd been canceled that shit. But the places that I ended up finding, right up to Philadelphia, and here's the thing is that in Georgia, it's show up, go up. You show up, you sign up, the order that you signed up, that's the order you're gonna go up. In Philadelphia, it is, hey, we have 70 people that have signed up for this shit. There's a good chance that you're not going to be able to get on until you're second to last, and it's 2 a.m, because fuck you, you're a random nobody from out of town. So, don't count on that shit. And, I ended up going to Baltimore to try to find a random open mic. And at one point, me and this random dude were just standing outside, chain smoking, hanging out, whatever. And this homeless guy down the way on roller skates, shirtless, goes, hey, y'all got beef? And we were like, no, we don't have any beef, we're just hanging out. Skates on up to us, as intimidating as a guy on rollerblades can be. And he says, hey man, don't you be appreciating me. Sometimes I don't like people appreciating me. And we were like, we appreciate you the right level. I apologize, please. And he skates off. But then he comes back. Hey man, I'm real sorry. You know what? We're cousins. I was like, word? We're cousins? Okay. And at this point, I noticed he has a gigantic gash on his forehead. So, I always try to have, take souvenirs home with me. And this guy decided to, let me take home AIDS when he grabs me by the shoulder, butts his bloody head onto my shoulder, and then says, boop. Poops the bartender on the nose, skates off into the sunset. Wonderful experience overall. But you know what? Finally, I had reached the end of my tour. I finally found an open mic that was happening pretty close to my parents' house where I was staying. And I went up there to tell my premium jokes, the stuff that I saved for my Does This Life Make Me Look Fat tour. That's what I titled my tour of open mics, which I was not getting paid for. I go there and I tell this one joke. Up until this point, getting fucking dead crickets, similar to this tonight. And I go to tell this one self-deprecating joke. Yeah, you know, I'm so fucking fat that I get my skinny jeans from the maternity section. It's from the pretentious goth moms collection. And I heard a couple of, like, all 7 voices, 7 people in the bar, give a little light chuckle, and I hear one person stand out. Huh, that was actually pretty good. But here's the thing, is that starting out like that, that's high praise. And that's what this shit's about. This is why I'm trying to host open mics around town. I'm trying to get people out. I tell people, newbies and stuff, I'm not going to roast you, I'm not going to give you shit. Get up here. Just get up here. This is our practice. So, best laid plans and all that, get up and give it a shot. That's what matters. Thank you. I'm Brandon Conn, everybody.